These are some of Patsy's famous lines. Do you need support? Someone to talk to? Just call me, Pat Wood, at the Council on Children and Families. If someone says Council on Children and Families, pay it no mind. It's just me. I'm certified in legal support, child support, drug addiction, child abuse, bail bonding, divorce, and foreign policy.
Subject matter and certification may vary by state.
And these are some of Pat's famous. Does he pay child support? These are from average New York citizens calling in. Sounds like a drug addiction to me. Do you have an attorney? Call child abuse. You don't think she's beating them, do you? Oh my God, he could be a pedophile. How long has he been in jail? You should get a divorce. And her ever famous, wait, let me connect you to our attorney.
And as George Bush said, who needs Karl Rove?
Alright.
This is when we were in the tower building on the 28th floor.
These are famous words of wisdom from Pat. And my favorite is the first one, which is, the whole building is shaking. I can tell when I look at the toilet.
My favorite was when Pat would say, can't you feel it shaking? I'd say,
No,
Pat.
no. Or the...
As her son was number 4, because I said so. I remember that.
Or the constant radio playing of Sean Hannity and Rush Limbaugh in the background. Did you hear what Rush Limbaugh just said?
Pat, where did you hear that?
He said you gotta go see your pharmacist.
Where did you hear
Sure.
Okay. It's time for our tech update with our weather woman, Pat. Tonight's topic is gadgets and gizmos.
This week we're going to take a look at some of my favorite gadgets and gizmos. Let's begin with this one. Well, it was really a bargain, and this one, I remember seeing it on the Home Shopping Network and wanting it, but then this does, oh, well, it was really cheap, and oh, those help you exercise, and those do something like that too, but I'm not sure I remember buying it on TV.
Okay, thanks, Pat.
If anyone's unclear, we actually do know what these things are.
And she actually does own them.
This is real life.
actual photograph?
This is real life.
You may want to ask what this was. I did.
Recirculation.
I bet.
Butt warmers, aren't they? Butt warmers.
You just dial it in, right?
Very good.
Hey, what's the frog do?
Oh, the frog is soap dispenser.
Oh, that's just my shower curtain. Of course.
I don't know what that little toggly thing at the top is, but...
It bounces up and
For
down.
buns of steel.
No, it bounces up and down.
You can tell I don't use it.
For buns of steel, isn't it?
No, the
thing hanging
head
on top
bounces
of the
up
frog.
and down.
Did you get that from Tony Little?
Oh, yes.
The gazelle?
Okay,
Moving on.
in breaking news, a man eating a cat has escaped from the shelter. A man eating cat has escaped from the shelter. Be on the lookout for this terrifying creature. These rare photos show the man-eater lounging after consuming several small children, and about unsuspecting hands.
Seen here, about to eat the unsuspecting hand. If you find yourself near the animal, remember that it can be satiated by auto food dispensers and cascading kitty drinking fountains.
And remember to spay and neuter your pet, as Bob Barker used to say. All right.
Remedies and cure-alls. On to our next section. In other news of the terrifying and bizarre, Hannibal Lecter was seen lounging on a couch in Colonie, often confused with Michael Myers of Halloween fame, Hannibal says he's going for a new look.
Hey, Dave, what's that wire and controller?
This is how I stay so young looking.
It's another circulation device.
Well, if anyone's worked with Pat and has gotten anything on them, Pat is always the first to the rescue. It happens to me. It used to happen weekly.
Oh, see where I spilled the dressing on my glove.
This was a recent event. What was this, a Syrian buffet?
Just another lunchtime at the council.
Pat, it's baby powder, right?
Baby powder. I gave it to him. I gave it to him. I gave it to Bob.
I still did. I did it the other day, Pat. You weren't even around.
You have to understand, she would be doing this, we'd all be sitting there laughing hysterically, and she would say, oh yeah, yeah, you laugh, you watch, and? You'll see. You'll see.
Yeah, because shirt's what's inside out.
Stop giving away the powder secret.
Okay.
This is the natural blow-up tea thing.
It's like the chia pet.
It's a tea that grows in your butt. And it's supposed to help you with something?
It's outstanding tea.
It's outstanding.
I can tell you, you'll be a new person if you buy it.
He gave it to
But the thing is, they call it tea flower.
It does.
And they do like to grow. But on the same token,
freeze dried.
I'm telling you, it's like magical.
What's it supposed to do, though? What's the...
It gives you...
Smooth move.
Well, it tells you. It's tea with flowers
Yes.
that are tied in by some slave in China. And it's all hand-picked tea. When you drink it, you get the energy from the tea, and then all the healing powers from the flowers. It clears your eyes.
Let's go shopping.
It
runs in the family.
This is how she stays young.
It's like that.
I'm telling you.
That sounds like that. I'm telling you, I drank it. Richard, we can tell you were firstborn. Sales also.
No back order.
I don't sell that tea.
No,
I ordered it 35 weeks ago.
All right.
And now on to our steals and deals section.
Bargain bin.
This is my favorite Pat story. We were sitting at lunch one day, and she told me how she had ordered 12 long line bras from QVC or something, and I said, 12 bras? No one needs 12 bras. And she said, and they're not even my size. Not her size, such a good deal, she owned 12.
They were going to be gifts. Gifts.
True story.
I
True
never
story.
got it. I just kept like looking at her, but I just didn't get it.
You know what? They're still brand new.
That was the best one.
And now, Bob Frawley for our top 10 list.
Special guest.